Uh, what's up, YouTube? You know who it is. You know what it do. It's your boy Bones chiming back in here with another video. And as I said a little bit before on it, and I can say it again, this channel is not going to die down. It's going to continue to go strong all the way through into 2019. Because that's how we roll with success and victory on this channel. You don't give up and you don't quit. Because that is not how you get to or reach success and victory, by quitting and giving up. I told y'all this channel is going to continue to go strong. Even if there's somebody out there that say they feel like the channel is going to fail, or it ain't going to go nowhere, or they feel like the videos ain't hot enough, the content ain't hot enough, so be it, you know. Haters, excuse me, y'all. Haters gonna hate, let them hate. People that are on the road to success and victory are going to continue to support your boy and go strong right with me through into 2019. Now, speaking of 2019, there's some big things coming up for next year in the spring, coming on into the summer of 2019. I can't say much about it now, y'all. It's like a surprise waiting to happen in the works, just like there's some other things that are surprises waiting to happen in the works coming up real soon when I get it finished. And there's some other things I'm working on, Of course, people probably wondering, what is it? What is it? He keeps saying big things happening, big things coming up, but he ain't saying much about it. That's because they surprises, you know what I mean? You can't go around leaking out everything you're gonna do, you know what I mean? And everything that's about the success and victory, you know what I mean? You just show it when it happens, and you get there pretty much. You'll be like, look at this. I got this done, or I got that done. You know what I mean? And not like you kind of sitting back thinking, Mommy, wow, I'm a big kid now. I got this done. Forget all that. That's not what it's about, It's just about getting things done and being on that road to success and victory. And that's what we're going to do. Like I said, we're going to continue to strive to go forward and keep moving right on in to 2019 with this channel, and make it hot. There's just been a lot going on lately, And I know my last video, I got in a quick little video when I was down at the mall, I just felt like shooting a quick, excuse me, y'all, I just felt like shooting a quick little video while I was down there at the mall, just doing my thing. I was shopping around a bit, And of course, a lot of things have become expensive nowadays. Not just at the mall, but a lot of stores, And people been talking about it for years now, how they say it's going to get to the point to where you're not going to be able to buy nor sell anything. And it's getting there, y'all. I don't know about your area where you're at, but I know here in my area where I'm at, stuff is getting kind of expensive, especially when you can go to the mall and you walk into a store, and you don't see no item of clothing less than $50. None of it, unless you're buying a tie. And that's like $20 right there, just to get a decent tie to go with your suit. You know what I mean? And I own some nice suits, but a nice tie, maybe another shirt to go with it, would look nice. But it is what it is. I'm not, I'm not out to spend that high dollar. I'm not out to spend that big bucks. I know what it's like. I done been there. I done did that. You know what I mean? I done had it all where I was sitting way high on top. A little more than where I'm sitting now, so to speak. Where I had the money like that. I could go out and do just about anything I wanted. I wanted to get something. I went and paid cash and I got it. I wanted to do something. I went and paid cash and I did it. I didn't have to worry, about how I was going to do it, when I was going to do it, or the way I was going to do it, But it's not all about that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people, that they satisfy living the comfortable, easy life, where they're just going from one paycheck to the next, just getting by. Some people they just squeaking by, and some people they doing a little more than squeaking by. But they getting things done. Some people working 2 jobs, 3 jobs. Some people working just 1 job, no matter how much you're making. But it's all about how you spend your money wisely. It's all about you know, how you stretch your money and how you make it work, you know. The way I was taught growing up, you know, and I think a lot of people could take this to heart and use it, you know, no matter how many jobs you work in. Say you work in just one job, for instance, which would work kind of better for saying this right quick, but every paycheck, when you get paid, if all you have is $1 left out of that paycheck to your name that you really desperately do not need for anything, put it aside and save it. I can't never stress that enough about saving. You know, save your money, man. Save your money. I remember when I heard it in a song one time, you know, dude was talking about it. And he said something about, you know, it's a fun job, but it's still a job. Save your money, man. Save your money. And I mean, you think about it. Look at so many big, successful people out there, you know, whether they be a president, you know, they be a movie star, they be in the music business, you know, somehow in the industry. You know, you may be somebody that writes books or somebody that writes poems and gets them published and makes a little bit. Whatever you're doing, you know, you see a lot of people like that all the time doing that kind of stuff, living in a part of the limelight, so to speak, but they ain't saving their money, you know, and a lot of them, they go broke. You know, I see videos on YouTube all the time about it. They say, look at this guy over here, you know, and this person over here, and this person here, you know. So many X amount of people that won the lottery and went broke real quick because they blew the money. You know what I mean? They wasn't smart about it, you know. And I mean, I can't say that if I won the lottery, you know, that I wouldn't buy a few stupid, foolish things like some people would who wouldn't. You know what I mean? But I would still strive to try to do the right thing. And I mean, just because you win and come into big, large lump sums of money doesn't mean you got to quit a job. Doesn't mean you got to stop working just because you got the high dollar. You know what I mean? I never did before now when I had anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, a penny saved is a penny earned. And I do believe in that wholeheartedly. You just see so many people nowadays, they ain't saving. You know? They ain't thinking about what's ahead, you know, what's ahead to come up in the future, you know, what's going to happen in the future, what ain't going to happen in the future, you know. I mean, I think about that kind of stuff, you know, and not that I'm trying to get myself overwhelmed with it or I expect anybody else to get themselves overwhelmed with it, because you can if you think about it at the wrong aspect, you know. But the thing is, I think about stuff like that, you know, because I never know what's going to happen in the future. I never know what's going to come, you know. And like they say, we ain't guaranteed tomorrow. We ain't guaranteed tonight. We ain't guaranteed 1 hour from now or 5 minutes from now. Anything could happen. Because like I was saying a minute ago, you know, that's why I posted that quick, short little video when I was over there at the mall, you know, because not only did I want to get a video in while I was out and about and kind of change up the scenery a bit, you know, but I want to touch up on this a little bit, like I said. You know, I had my boy recently passed away, you know, and he was only like 37, 38, 39-year old, somewhere around there. I don't remember for sure, you know, but it just, you know, it hit me a certain way when he passed away. Because, I mean, it's like I was just talking to him on the phone over the weekend, Sunday. It was on a Sunday. I was just talking to old boy, you know, and it seemed like everything was cool. Everything was fine. He doing good. I'm doing good. And next thing you know, a day and a half later, whoosh, bam, smack dab hit me, and I find out information that old boy ain't with us no more. And I mean, a lot of people got tore up over that situation, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people did. I mean, it was just, you know, it was a bad thing. That shouldn't have happened. You know, I know they say the good die young, but God dog, man, I mean, definitely. The good really do die young. Because he was a good old boy. He ain't bothered nobody. He stayed to himself. You know, he done his own thing. I mean, yeah, he had his friends and family, his, you know, his people he hung out with. You know, he had his groups, you know, his clique, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but, you know, he just done him. You know, he was the type of guy, he didn't care what anybody thought or how anybody felt about him. And that's the way, you know, I feel like anybody's got to be in life. No matter what you're doing, what you're not doing, how you doing it, how you're not doing it. It doesn't matter. You can't worry about what other people say, what other people think, or how other people feel about it. If they're going to hate, they're going to hate. If they're on board with you and they're going to help you promote that success and victory, so be it. But if they're not, you might as well just say, screw them. Because I've told people this before, and this is something I could definitely say again and preach on. Maybe even harp on it. I mean, sometimes, it's sad to say, but a lot of people say you got friends you can't trust. Well, in my opinion, sometimes I feel like you even got family members you can't trust that will stab you in the back or screw you over. I know for a fact how that go. I really do. I mean, it's just the way it is what it is, But, I mean, of course, you got to love family, but, I mean, it doesn't mean you got to love them to a point like you once did to where they become close again to where you allow yourself to get used again like you once did by family. Because that happens a lot, you know what I mean? You got to kind of love from a distance, so to speak. And they say that friends are your chosen family, which in a way, I kind of agree to that. I kind of do agree to that, you know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is. They said blood supposed to be thicker than water, but sometimes I think the water got your back more than the blood do. I mean, it's the way it is. Sometimes you work with people, that might even have your back more than friends or family do. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it is. It is what it is. But, I mean, I wanted to get back in here and get on a few things, because I've been kind of busy lately, a lot going on. My mind's been all over the place, and it's been emotional, you know what I mean, for me. My boy passing away, some other things going on, and it's hit me a certain way. And sometimes things will hit you a certain way that, it kind of knocks you back a few feet, so to speak, and makes you, really sit and think about a lot of things, Who could be next? Could it be me next? Could it be somebody else next that I know? You never know. And they always say when somebody passes away, it comes in threes. And I know that for a fact, because I've seen it happen where somebody passed away, then about a year later somebody passed away. Then about a year or two later somebody else passed away. You know what I mean? And I know what that feels like. Way too much. Because I have seen it happen way, way too much within about the past 10 years of my life. I have lost too many good people that were dear to me. No matter how well we got along, no matter how well we didn't get along, I lost them. And I mean, it's sad to lose people, especially when they're at a young age, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people, they can say they still got their grandparents, or they can say they still got both of their parents. Well, anybody that's still alive and kicking and can say that, I pat you on the back. And I say, there you go, congratulations to you. You know what I mean? Because I can't pat my own self on the back and say that to myself. And I wish I could. But I mean, it happens. It is what it is. And I'm not, trying to get emotional here, y'all, and just, sound like I'm pouring feelings out there and it's a sob sad story of an excuse or something, because it ain't. I don't expect nobody to feel, pity for me. I don't expect nobody to feel sorrow for me. You know what I mean? And I don't expect anybody to come along and say, I'm going to watch a video because I feel bad for this guy. I want to help him get some viewers. I want to help him get some subscribers. I ain't worried about all that. I can have 100K subscribers. I can only have about 50, 60 subscribers. It don't matter to me either way. Like I said from the get-go, and I can still say it and preach it. As long as I reach at least one person and help them get promoted in the right way back on the success and victory, I've done my job. And the channel will still continue to go strong, because then maybe we'll reach one more person after that. And hopefully another one. And get people back on the right track, because you see so many people nowadays, they're strung out on these drugs and everything else going on. And I tell people all the time, if it's man-made, I don't want nothing to do with it. You go to the doctor's office, you go to the hospital, and they're trying to shove all these pills in your face. Take this pill. It'll help this. Take that pill. It'll help that. Do this, do that. And I'm like, I ain't doing none of that. I don't even listen to it. Most of the time, I let it go in one ear and out the other. Unless I desperately, positively absolutely have to take something, I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. They want to prescribe these pain pills for this. They want to prescribe these muscle relaxers for that and everything. No, I ain't taking all that unless I have to. And if you know that I was in the hospital not long ago, about a month and a half, 2 months ago, something like that, I was in the hospital. It was a rough situation for me, and I had to get some pain pills and stuff like that and take it. Whether I wanted to or not, I had to take the stuff. It was helping me. I felt better when I was taking it, but I was down and out, and it was rough, but you do what you got to do to get yourself better, to get back on the right track, to keep going and keep moving, because that's what it's all about. Keeping yourself going and keeping yourself moving as long as you can, and always watching your surroundings, always watching everybody around you, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know. I mean, it's just the way it is. It is what it is. But I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's staying positive. Everybody's staying motivated. Everybody's staying on the right track to success and victory and staying motivated. And hopefully you're talking to others and you're helping others as well as I do. I talk to people. You know what I mean? Whether it does any good or not, I'm still going to talk to them. I see somebody that's homeless. I see somebody that's not homeless but still may need a little help or needs to hear something. I'm going to talk to them. And I'm going to continue to promote what this channel is all about. Because I'm not stopping. I told y'all that. I told y'all that a long time ago. I am not stopping. This channel is never going to die down. This channel is never going to go down in flames. The flame of this candle is never going to burn out. It may even be a candle that's lit at both ends, so to speak. And it's burning down, so be it. We're getting twice the light. We burning a lot brighter. But then but then that be the case, we're gonna start lighting flares. And keep this daggone thing burning into the midnight hour and keep it going, so to speak. But anyway, I just wanted to get back in here with y'all. I wanted to get in here with another short little video, and whoever watches this video, whoever feels touched or motivated by this video, if you feel the need to leave a little comment for your boy, show a little extra support besides just watching the video or putting a like on it, so be it. I'd appreciate it, y'all. But if not, that's cool. I understand. And I hope everybody continues to have a great week. And stay tuned for new, big, exciting things coming up. Like I said, big things coming up in 2019 and other stuff I want to talk about. We're going to get into. But with that being said, y'all have a good one. Stay blessed. And we'll get with you later. I'm out of here. Peace.